Welcome to Bruhan Mumbai Municipal Corporation's Virtual Training Center, and I am Mrs. Nehal Kodambe, your English teacher from VTC. Let's begin with today's session. Welcome to today's session. Dear children, our today's topic is types of sentences. Till yet, we have learned some type of sentences, but as you know, there are various types of sentences. Among those, we are going to learn four very important and basic types of sentences in today's session. So let's begin with types of sentences. First of all, we will revise what is a sentence. We have learned this in earlier standards, that what is a sentence. We have started from the sentence, then we have learned about the phrases, and we have learned about the words and so on. So we will revise what we have learned about a sentence. So a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete idea. बघा आतापर्यंतच्या इयत्तांमध्ये अगदी आपण सेंटेन्स पासून सुरुवात केलेली होती. आपण फ्रेजेस म्हणजे काय बघितलं, वर्ड्स म्हणजे काय बघितलं, राईट. तर सेंटेन्स हा आपला ह्या सगळ्या प्रोसेस मधला शेवटचा टप्पा होता. तर आपण हे पाहिलं की अ सेंटेन्स इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स दॅट एक्सप्रेसेस अ complete idea. Whenever you will say or whenever you will utter, whenever you will write a sentence, after reading or saying or listening that sentence, you immediately come to know what is the expression of that sentence, right? So a sentence is a group of words. It is not a single word, but group of words that expresses a complete idea, through which we come to know what a writer or a teller wish to express. So we have seen one more definition about the sentence. We will revise that. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense, and at the same time it has a subject and a predicate. We have already learned these two terms, subject and a predicate, which contains in a complete sentence. So in today's session, as I told you earlier, we are going to learn different types of sentences. Among those, these are the four which we are going to learn in today's session. They are imperative, declarative, exclamatory and interrogative. आजच्या सेशन मध्ये आपण ह्या चार प्रकारच्या वाक्यांचा अभ्यास करणार आहोत. याच्याबद्दल काही आधीच्या इयत्तांमध्ये तुम्ही ऑलरेडी शिकलेला असाल, तरी सुद्धा आजच्या भागामध्ये आपण त्याची रिव्हिजन करून आणखी काही नवीन गोष्टी माहिती करून घेणार आहोत. So we will begin with some sentences. You go on reading these sentences, very simple sentences. Here comes the first. The sky is blue. I am a 10th grade student. He is a great reader. We have a program in the morning. So there are four sentences in front of you. As soon as you read the sentence, you come to know what is the meaning of that sentence, or what is the expression, what that sentence is talking about. For example, the sky is blue, right? Or I am a 10th grade student. Here you are telling something, you are stating something in this sentence. He is a great reader. We are giving some opinion about someone. We have a program in the morning. We are telling someone about our program. So these are some type of sentence. What is the type of sentence which we are reading? We will see that. आपण जी चार वाक्य पाहिली ती कोणत्या प्रकारची वाक्य होती बघा. Those sentences were declarative sentences. This is the first type of sentence which we are going to learn in today's video. Declarative sentence. What is a declarative sentence? A sentence that makes a statement. It ends with a period, that is a full stop. Okay? A declarative sentence is a sentence that makes a statement like the sky is blue. or we have a program in the morning. So this is a statement we are doing. आपण एक simple statement करतोय इकडे, काहीतरी आपण सांगतोय. So such type of sentences are known as declarative sentences. So declarative sentences are the most important types of sentences. These sentences will tell you facts, that is, the sky is blue. We have taken that example. Opinions, like he is a great reader. So you are giving opinion about someone. And other statement, like I am a student of 10th grade, okay, or standard 10th. These type of sentence will end with a period, that is with a full stop. We will read once again some important features about declarative sentences. That is, these are the most important types of sentences. These sentences will tell you facts, opinions, and other statements. And these type of sentence will end with a period. Now, we have learned about the declarative sentence. The other name of the declarative sentence is assertive sentence. That is statement. Just now we have seen that a sentence that makes a statement or assertion is called assertive or declarative sentence. Just now we have seen this type of sentence with some examples. So here we have seen that in such sentence there is a statement. We are making some type of statement there, right? So these type of sentences are known as assertive or declarative sentences. We will take one example here. There are many villages in India. So this is a statement. We will see one more. 2 and 2 makes 4. So this is a statement. Or God is present everywhere. So if you read all these three sentences, you will come to know that there are some or the other statements is done or made in this sentence. So such type of sentences are called assertive or declarative sentence. There are some types of declaration in these sentences. So we will learn something more about it. An assertive sentence is a sentence that states a fact. That we have seen the very first example, the sky is blue. So that is a fact. An assertive sentence is a sentence that states a fact. Or we will take one more universal fact, that is the sun rises in the east. So that is a statement which has an assertive type. Such sentences are simple statements. They state, assert, or declare something. Okay. For example, Avni visits her grandmother during the holidays. So this is such a simple statement and it declares something. Or if you declare in this way that I will go to picnic tomorrow. So this is a statement you have done or you have done some declaration, right? So such type of sentences are known as declarative or assertive types of sentences. Then we will move to the next type of sentence, that is imperative sentence. What is an imperative sentence? Generally people do confuse in between declarative and imperative. So I have taken the next type of sentence, that is imperative sentence, and we will do here comparative study, declarative and imperative. बऱ्याच वेळा असा गोंधळ होतो की imperative आणि declarative sentences मध्ये काय फरक आहे. तर आत्ताच आपण पाहिलं की declarative sentence is a simple statement or we are stating some facts or we are giving some opinion about someone. So such type of sentences are known as declarative sentence. But what is then imperative sentence? See, imperative sentence expresses commands, requests, etc. It generally begins with a verb. So this is the difference, right? It generally begins with a verb. For example, open your books. Now here you can see open is a verb and in this sentence verb has come in the first place. It has begun with this verb open. Open your book. So such type of sentence expresses command. Here someone is giving an order or command to someone else. Okay, so such type of sentences are known as imperative sentences. We learn in detail about imperative sentences. There are different type of functions. How the imperative sentence is used for different reasons, that we will see with some examples. Here is function column and example column. आता आपण imperative sentence हे किती वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने वापरलं जातं ते आपण इथे example बरोबर बघूया. So imperative to use giving a direct or order or a command. Just now we have seen one example. Okay, here for example, wake up now. So this is an order, or go there. So such type of order or commands are given through the imperative sentences, or such type of sentences are known as imperative sentences where the order or the command has been given. Then the next function of imperative sentence is to use giving a warning or prohibition. For example, watch out, this is the warning, or don't touch it, that is a prohibition. Or sometimes when we go to some public places and there we see the boards of no entry, so that is the prohibition, right? So in this way, sometimes there is imperative sentences used for warning or prohibition, but here you can see at the same time all these sentences have begun with verbs, right? Wake, go, watch, do not. So there are different type of functions in imperative sentences, or the imperative sentences are used to give different types of orders or commands or warnings or prohibition. There are two more functions of these. So the next function of imperative sentence, it is used to give, or it is used for requesting someone, like please reconsider or let me go please. So in this way, not only for giving an order or command, but at the same time imperative sentence are used for requesting also. And the next function is, it is used for giving an instruction. How we can instruct someone? That go straight ahead, then turn left. If someone asks you any address, then to guide them, we give such type of instruction, and such type of sentences are known as imperative sentences. So there are different functions. Imperative sentences can be used for giving an order, for command, for requesting, for instruction, for prohibition, and so on. So here you can see some more imperative sentences, those for using as a request. Okay, please be quiet, the baby is sleeping. Or please close the door, mosquitoes will come in. Kindly pass the book. So such type of sentences are also known as imperative sentences, because here though we are doing the request, but we are guiding someone to do something. जेव्हा आपण एखादी आज्ञा देतो, एखादी सूचना देतो, एखादी विनंती वजा आपण त्यांना काहीतरी करायला सांगतो, अशा टाईपच्या सेंटेन्सना imperative sentence असं म्हटलं जातं. See here you can see an imperative sentence is a command or polite request. Just now we have seen some examples, and it ends in a period or sometimes with an exclamation mark also. This is something more we learn about imperative sentences, that it is generally ends with a full stop, but sometimes it ends with an exclamation mark too. Here you can see some examples of command and polite request. Close the door. So that is the command. We are asking someone to close the door. Here we are not doing request because we are not use word please, right? Or whenever you do any request, then you use the word please. Please be quiet. Just now we have seen that example. Please be quiet, baby is sleeping. So in this way, in a various way, we can use imperative sentence. Then here comes the third type of sentence, that is the interrogative sentence. Till yet we have learned about declarative and imperative sentences. We have seen that imperative sentence is used in a various way and declarative sentence is a simple statement. Okay. Now this is the very easiest type of sentence, that is an interrogative sentence, as it is used for asking a question and it ends in a question mark. So it is very easy to identify. जिकडे क्वेश्चन मार्क असतो that is a interrogative, प्रश्नार्थक वाक्य, interrogative type of sentence. For example, you can see the picture. Is it raining? Yes, it is raining, right? So this is an example of an interrogative type of sentence which ends in a question mark. We have seen that declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Imperative sentences end with full stop or sometimes with an exclamation mark, and the interrogative type of sentence ends with a question mark. Very easy to understand and to identify. So an interrogative sentences ask a question. Just now we have seen that. Is it raining? So this type of sentence is usually asked directly to someone. This type of sentence ends with a question mark. Now we have seen that interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. Now there are two type of sentences, or you can say two sub types of interrogative sentences. Is yes no type of interrogative sentence. It generally begins with a helping verb or an auxiliary verb and can be answered by saying yes or no. For example, are you coming with us? So there are two types of interrogative sentences. First one is yes no type of interrogative sentences, which begins with a helping verb or an auxiliary verb. We have already learned about the helping or auxiliary verb, and in such type of question you have to just answer yes or no. Is it raining? Yes. Is it raining? No. Right? Are you coming with us? Yes. If it is no, are you coming with us? No. So such type of sentences are also known as interrogative sentences, because here we are asking a question where we do not explain, or where we do not expect a large or detailed or full answer. Just yes or no, that is sufficient. So we are learning about interrogative sentences. First type yes no interrogative. So here we have seen that yes or no interrogatives are questions that can be answered with a yes or a no response. Here complete answer or complete responses is not expected. These are questions which are asked every day. For example, did you eat your breakfast this morning? If you have already taken your breakfast, you can say yes. If not, then you can answer no. Okay. So this is the first type of interrogative sentence where your answer is expected in just one word. If it is positive response, then in yes. If it is not a positive, negative response, then you have to just answer with the word no. Then comes the second type of interrogative sentence, that is WH question. Actually, we have already learned these different types of questions, right? आपण बघा yes no types of question किंवा WH type of question already शिकलेलो आहोत, आणि हे सगळ्या प्रकारचे प्रश्न interrogative sentences मध्ये येतात. It begins with a WH word such as who and why, and cannot be answered by saying yes or no. So here your full answer is expected when WH type of question is asked to you, right? For example, what is the time? So here you just can't answer yes. If you answer in this way, that will be the meaningless answer. If you answer no, that will also will be the meaningless answer. So here you have to tell the correct time when the question is being asked. So such type of sentences or such type of questions are known as WH question, and such type of sentences are called interrogative sentence with WH. So just now we have seen the second type of question, that is WH question, or the second type of interrogative sentences which begin with WH type of words. So here comes some more question words in English. We will learn them one by one. So first comes the who. Here you ask about any person. Who is that woman? Who is that man? Who is that child? Who is that lady? In this way, you are asking about the person, right? Then comes the next word, that is where. Here asking in or at what place or position. When you want to know about any place or position, then we use this WH word, that is where. Where do you live? Here you want to know the place. Or where are my boots? Right? So in this way, when you want to know about a place, where are you going? Where do you live? Where you kept my books? So in this way, whenever you want to know about any position or place, we are using this word. Then comes the next word, that is when. You know this word, when we want to know about the time or occasion or moment, we use this word. When can I see you? When can I meet you? When did you last see him? When are you coming to my place? When are we going to school? So in this way, whenever we want to know about exact time, then we are using this word when. Right? Then comes the next word, that is why. Asking for a reason. We know that आपल्याला एखादी गोष्ट का असं झालं, का तुम्ही करताय असं विचारायचं असेल, then we use this word why. Asking for a reason. Why are you going to market? Or why are you so late? Why are you not coming to my home? So in this way, whenever you want to know the reason, we are using this word why. And then comes frequently used word what. अगदी आपण लहान असताना पहिला प्रश्न what ने विचारतो बघा, what is your name, right? So here asking for a specific thing. What is your name? What is your teacher's name? What is your mother's name? What is your father's name? So in this way, when you want to know about a specific reason, specific name, then we use this word what. And then comes the next word how. Asking for a way, that how we are going to do that. How are you going to school? By bus or by train? So we are asking for a way. How are you today? Whenever you want to ask about anyone's health or condition, then we use this word how. So these are some different question words which you use to frame the WH type of sentences. So my dear children, till yet we have learned three types of sentences: declarative, imperative and interrogative. We have seen that declarative and imperative sentences end with a full stop, and we have seen that interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. Declarative sentence used for making a statement. Then we have seen imperative sentences are used for various reasons, and we have seen that interrogative sentence used for asking any question. There are two types of sentences, interrogative. One first with yes or no answer, and second type of WH question. Now we will move to the next type of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. What is an exclamatory sentence? It expresses a strong feeling. For example, how swiftly the river flows, or what a shame. So these are some strong feelings. We are not deciding that how to express ourselves, but this comes out of our emotions. So such type of sentences are known as an exclamatory sentences. And you can see at the end of exclamatory sentences there is an exclamation mark. So this is very easy to identify. The sentences which ends with an exclamation mark is known as an exclamatory sentence. So here you can see an exclamatory sentence expresses great emotions or excitement and it ends in an exclamation mark. Just now we have seen that. Here you can see one more pictorial example. The house is on fire. जेव्हा एखादी परिस्थिती आपण बघतो आणि त्या परिस्थितीजन्य आपल्या मुखातून उच्चार निघतात, आपण ते डिसाईड नाही करत की अशा प्रकारे आपल्याला बोलायचंय, पण ती परिस्थिती बघून आपण एक्सप्रेस होतो आणि अशा प्रकारच्या वाक्यांना एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेन्सेस असं म्हटलं जातं. So, a sentence that shows surprise or strong feelings is an exclamation. Strong feelings can be excitement, happiness, fear, or anger. So, you know, human beings are full of different types of emotions. So, sometimes we are so excited, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are scared, sometimes we are angry. So, according to our emotions, we express ourselves, and while expressing ourselves we exclaim at that time, and such sentences are known as exclamation sentences. See, now you can see the picture. This room is a mess. So whenever you see the messy room, we express ourselves in this way, and we have seen that this type of sentence starts with a capital and ends with an exclamation mark. आपल्याला ज्या प्रकारची इमोशन्स असतात तशा प्रकारे आपण एक्सप्रेस होतो. एक्साइटमेंट मध्ये केव्हा आपला मूड हॅपी असेल, कधी आपण घाबरलेलो असतो. ओ व्हॉट अ स्ट्रेंज ॲनिमल इट इज, राईट? और द हाऊस इज ऑन फायर. समटाइम्स वी आर व्हेरी अँग्री. आपला जसा मूड असेल त्याप्रमाणे आपण व्यक्त होत असतो आणि अशा प्रकारच्या व्यक्त होण्याला एक्सक्लेमेशन्स असं म्हटलं जातं. आणि ह्या एक्सक्लेमेशन टाइप्स ऑफ सेंटेन्सेस मध्ये आपल्याला ऍट द एंड वी हॅव टू यूज द एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क. आपण पंक्च्युएशन मार्क मध्ये हे वेगवेगळ्या टाइपचे पंक्च्युएशन मार्क पाहिलेले आहेतच. So here I'll show you some more examples of exclamatory sentences. I am scared of tigers, so to show the fear. The state of Alaska is huge. Amber is already 7 years old. So here you are expressing strong feelings and you can see an exclamation point at the end of these sentences. So in today's session, what we have learned, we will revise here. So there are 4 types of sentences: assertive or declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. So what is an assertive sentence? It tells you something, that is a statement, and it ends with a period, that is a full stop. Then we have seen interrogative types of sentence. Here we ask a question and it ends with a question mark. So here in today's session we have seen 2 different types of interrogative sentence. First is of yes/no type of answer, and secondly we ask question while using WH type of words. Then we have seen exclamatory sentences which we use to show the strong feelings, and it ends with an exclamation mark. And then comes the next, that is the imperative sentence. It gives a command. We use it with different type, that to request, to gamma command, for an order, for an prohibition, and so on. And it also ends with a full stop or an exclamation mark. So that's what we have learned in today's session. And here we have done the revision what we have learned in today's session. Now after watching this video, you go through your books and find out these different type of examples and state the type of those sentences. That's all for today. So you will revise whatever we have learned in today's session. Please subscribe the channel and press the notification button to get the link of next video. Bye bye.